Morning, Dave here, Smoky Mountain Nationals Garage. Once again on location in Benton, Tennessee. And like I always say, I'm always late to the party. Tony's already started this morning, and we're gonna bring you the second half of the doors, the skins. We already got it going. We'll be right back after this intro. Back up close and personal. We're going to show, I guess this is the second door. The other one's already done. Tony's already finished the one. And then we're going to just watch a minute, see what he's up to. Let's go ahead. Let her rip, Tater Chip. Notice he grabbed a different tool. Just saying.
This is my favorite spot weld removal tool. For you guys that are still drilling spot welds out, enjoy. I can tell you this, first gen Broncos, I built one. It's 102 in each door, rocker, and A and B pillar. I don't drill that many holes.
There you go, done.
Air hammer's the way to go. look at this.
All right.
So my plan, it takes a minute for me to fit this, just letting you know, okay? But look, I mean, I got...
Is that door wider?
No.
We get all, you're talking about we get all this for free.
Yeah. But I mean, so I'm gonna fix this first and then we'll go putting this on. So that's what I'm saying.
So we were working on the doors in the last video.
Yeah.
And then when I left, you sent me a picture of the bottom of the doors cut off, and this is what I found this morning. That,
so
we took those other two bottoms off the doors.
Yeah. So we had our donor doors, and they had good bottoms. I mean, it's great. I've never done it like this. It's kind of like, to me, putting a cab corner on. It just was easier. It made more sense. It's a little bit of fitting going on. It's going to take a few minutes. We'll probably cut and come back to that. We'll show you it fitted up. But basically, what I'm going to do, I'm going to flange this so my upper skin comes over it, and then this skin will go over this, same kind of concept. And there's just a little bit of prep because we do have the hinge pocket structure that welds in here, and then I've got to fit my step in. There's a little more trimming I've got to do. We'll get all this done and we'll bring all of that and show it to you.
So this was already...
Yeah, so you can see...
That was already there. That lip was already there.
Yeah, this is part of the pocket here. Okay. So and it welds in the bottom of this. So you can tell what I've got. I've got my screws here, obviously, and I've got them here. So this is cut too big.
Too big. And
for this. So when we bring them together, it's just, I can cut it as many times as I want to until I cut it too short. So this is the cut 3 times method, and fit it, fit. But bottom line, when I get done fitting the two, we'll get our curve the same. So everything will fit.
I mean, just from my perspective, I've watched you do all the patch panels. Basically, this seems like this should, instead of the patch panel being a door skin or an inside, it should be the whole bottom. I mean, that's really common on these
I don't know why they don't build that. I almost think I invented this like just now because the other day doing the other door, I literally was like 45 minutes, the door was done.
Is there any copyright lawyers out there?
Done. I was like, dude, build us a pocket, manufacturers.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, it really is. I mean, in every door is rotted on both sides. I mean, they're never rotted on just one side.
You know what? He sent me the pictures last week when I was heading home. I thought,
this makes a lot of sense.
Yet. Well, no.
Yeah, it was close. I was done.
That was about 20 minutes from getting home, and within the hour. See, that's the problem. I leave here and things change. And then I have to come back and video and catch up, and well, that's okay. All right, well, we're going to get reset, and that's where we're at. from the last video when we started the first part of the doors. And then now we're going to finish this up. So
Yeah, we're going to repair this panel too first, obviously, before it goes in. That'll be a little easier.
And then we got hopefully a couple more surprises for today. We're going to try to get these done. I don't Okay, all right. So while Tony's getting ready, he's going to do some spot welding over there real quick. I'm going to bring this to you. You can see this other door over here leaning up against that hoist. And we got the hinges off, the original hinges. We're going to take a good look at them, and then we're going to go through a bucket over here and pick out a couple nice ones and see maybe they're better. These need a little help. I don't know. We'll go through the bucket. Be right back.
Hang on. I'm almost done. I'm done.
All right, well, while he's doing that, I went through the bucket. Should we call it the Randleman bucket or the Blastman bucket or whatever? But he dropped off a bucket of stuff. I don't know what was in it. I shouldn't have put my hands in it. We swapped out the two older ones.
Those come from the show.
Oh, they came from the show. Okay.
In May. I got those from Philip. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are going to go, and these are going to stay. So we're going to work on them a little bit. We'll show you how we get them prepped and get ready to slide in the door.
More of a fit than
Be right back.
the other one.
All right, so I'm standing here listening to Tony talk to himself. So let's catch you up on what I've done with the hinges. we got the old ones off. Remember, if you have a pile of parts, it doesn't hurt to grab some blue tape, some tags, a Sharpie, write off where they go, what they came off of, put them back in your bucket or on your part shelf. Keeps all the guesswork out of it. So we prepped, we got the best of the best, and for the passenger side, and just give them a little flapper wheel. I'll bring you over here and I'll show you a couple little, what I've done in the, yesterday is I went down to our favorite store, and I'm telling you, these little things right here, you're scuffing rust off of something. I've never ate so much rust. I was scuffing fenders yesterday, and that's what I had for dinner. I'm telling you, these things just rip it off.
Safety glasses, though.
Yeah,
sure.
Safety glasses, and I was winging it. I was actually in front of the Townsend shop, and but I'm telling you, Tony turned me onto these.
They work.
I think 10, 12, 13 bucks, the whole kit,
Cheap.
and just put them on your grinder and whack away. So we'll catch up here with Tony in a minute. So you're building a little backing strip to go in this one.
Well, only because I didn't end up with
Just to make the metal a little bit longer.
Well, no, it's long. It's going to be fine there. It's I'm not going to have enough to overlap, essentially. I don't think, but it's hard to tell till you really just get it pushed together. And then what I did the other day, and I'll go do it, is I'll take a second and run over and run a TIG rod.
Under that door?
Now,
Okay, so we're going to have Tony catch us up, and then he's going to do some off-camera welding. And so this is the second door, driver's door. We got the passenger kind of caught up. We'll give you a good look at that. So this one, take us through the whole process. You got to build a backing strip. A lot of work here.
it's a lot of fitting on this one. That one went on a little easier with this, lower pocket piece. I did build a backing strip on this one simply because this particular door had a lot of oil canning on the skin on the outer. skin. And again, you know, saving them. One thing I want to do is I added a piece of 14 gauge down the inside of the door. And I did that because when I drill and Clinko that in a few minutes, I can hopefully pull that out. Because we don't want to, you know, we're not going to try to Bondo this stuff up. But we've got everything fitted. You know, we've got our rosette weld stuff prepped. I've got our lower repair here kind of tacked in place where I can finish welding that. And then there's just a few little things that we'll end up doing some panel bond work and stuff like that. But for the most part, this is pretty close. We've checked the curvature here to the curve on the truck. Just by old school, I've been a TIG rod and arched that and checked it. And, you know, it's pretty close. I think we're going to have a close fitment.
Luna's back again in the picture. Hi, sweetie. And we're going to get on getting on. This should finish up, once we hang them, that should finish up that part of the doors. I know this has been a long process, but like me and Tony were talking before we turned the camera on, there's two ways. There's fixing what you have on a budget. If you're DIYing this thing in your garage, just you and a buddy with a 110 volt welder, it might take you a couple weekends, but it can be done. And then the other way to fix it is just start throwing $100 bills at it.
Well, yeah, and you know, but back to that, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I would, you know, I'd love to have had some new doors. Move, Luna. I'd love to have some new doors or whatever, but we were kind of intent on the No Truck Left Behind and saving a truck. And at the end of the day, if I can save one, and I do like original door latch fitting and hinging and stuff like that, I'm a little bit weird on that.
Character building.
They just jam better. I mean, I will say that. You know, you'll spend time doing this, or you can spend time fitting gap issues with the aftermarket doors. Because aftermarket parts, we were just having that talk off camera.
Yeah.
The cab corners you get, the doors you get, the fenders you get, everything is made from a mold of a mold of a mold. And then it's, you know, the trucks were made in 5 different plants. And so
there's no
a St. Louis built door and an Atlanta built cab, they ain't going to fit the same.
Yeah.
So y'all always remember, these are farm trucks. And so you just got to pick your battles. And we're also building this on a budget.
Yeah.
And honestly, if people really knew at the end of the day what we end up with this thing, with all the nice donated parts that we've gotten, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
But the
And
thing
you're
is
gonna be happy about
if we
it,
spend money, it takes money away from the charity.
Yeah.
That's
the whole
I can spend
thing.
all my labor, you can spend all your labor you want. And you at home, it's the same thing. You know, maybe you're a family guy, you know, your budgets are get out there and work because your labor's free, you know.
Yeah, that's what we're showing. So we're going to let Tony get to welding. He's going to crank the machines up. I'll get out of the way. And are you ready to
I'm
get ready?
Let's get this done.
All right.
And then maybe we can put some doors on the truck and
then we can go to
maybe
round
we
2
can,
to see what we got planned the rest of the day.
fender,
Maybe.
maybe some fender stuff.
All right. So we're just gonna rough this down a little bit. Tony's hitting it with the little belt sander and gonna flip it over. I'm gonna show the handy dandy little tool.
Don't have one of these. Super cool. Okay. The one thing I use it for the most, grab your grinder there. Are you ready to flip?
Yeah, we can flip. Yeah.
Thought you were. Is right here. Cleaning the old gaskets and stuff. This is what I use it for. I love it in this area because I can get in here on the truck. I can reach it between hinges
Yeah.
and clean. So
And that's about the perfect width. Is
it's
that
a half
like
inch.
half inch?
It's perfect. So,
yeah.
yep.
All right, we're going to hit the inside of this door.
Now, Dave's going to hit the inside of the door.
I'm going to hit the inside of this door with the flap wheel, and then we're going to see where we go. It might be, we're heading that direction?
Well, I think I'll start prepping the core support here. We'll roll the truck out when you're done, and
Okay.
maybe get ready to put some doors on, and maybe some, look at some fender situations. And
All right, well, we'll get back at it. All right, so we cleaned up. We're going to move the truck out of its bay, and you can kind of see I'm leaning on it now. And we got it out here, and Tony's rounding up stuff. Looks like we got to come in here and do a little work prior to setting these doors. So once again, if I walk back here, I want to thank Mr. Henry Panza. Hang that banner. If you don't have one of the banners, pick one up and you can see the Panza kit on this truck. Okay, so where are we going? I don't know about you, Tony, but that's a face only a mother loves. I mean, I think that truck is beautiful. Look at that thing.
y'all see what I have to deal with all day?
It's beautiful. I love it. I love everything.
All right, y'all. So we pulled the doors, back the nuts right off of the old firewall. And I get into this all the time. So I've got to fix, I'll try to have a little fix for everything. Got a couple of weak threads. Now there's two ways to skin the cat on these. You can take the fine thread bolts, tap it to a coarse thread, and it will hold. When you have one that loses that nut completely, but the rest of them are good, this is what you want. It's a little nut search right here. So basically over drill this just a little bit. We'll install it. This will go in like a rivet. It'll expand behind, and then that'll fix the threads, and it will hold a door. I've fixed countless hinges, you name it. I've fixed all kinds of stuff with them, so they work pretty well. So, they're fairly inexpensive. I don't know, Amazon, eBay. You can pick these up anywhere. Harbor Freight, I think, sells a version of it.
Tony's tech tip of the week.
I'm telling you, that saves a lot of trouble.
All right, you're on. All right, so what are we going to do?
Door. I'm going to let you run the tool, and I'm going to be the grunt.
Yeah, I don't want to do that, but whatever. Okay, here comes the door. Okay, I like the way that one went in. Just got to get that bottom one down there.
Which one? Here?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's sitting right there. It's coarse.
Is it? That's not.
Did it go in now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. It wasn't.
All
It
right.
was going
So-
in cattywampus here.
One thing I do, you guys that are at home, just notice it's difficult when you're by yourself. I'm here alone a lot, but I usually would take the cherry picker. One's buried, one's got an LS hanging on it, but I'll usually hang this right here and just let the door hang by myself. So it's kind of like using the boom. Works. All right,
Yeah,
we've got to
wires.
go.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to set this. We'll come back at you. All right. We're live.
All right.
I'll do the holding.
Nah, I got
You
it.
do the. All right. Where did we end up with 1, 2, 1, 2, 3? Okay. We got a stock one on top.
Yeah, it's two. Tell me what you need.
Come to me.
There it goes.
Okay. Watch your fingers.
Is that bottom? There it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Now.
All
All right. Now.
Now.
All right, hang on. Give me a second. I'm going to get on this side, sorry.
It's okay.
All right. Now. I don't know where to hold it on the other side. Hey.
Okay. Don't move. I can't freaking see the.
Hold on.
Okay. Watch out. Okay. Don't move. That's it right there, I think.
Oh, there you go. All right, I've got.
Jack, it's hard.
I ordered some more. Let's see where we're at here.
Let me. All right. Ended up with an extra washer out of the deal.
Yeah, I had it laying there. It's just kind of.
Wait, but now you have a different hinge point because you got a different cab. We're trying to make multiple parts work in multiple different situations. But sometimes the sheet metal doesn't cooperate. But I learned this a long time ago. It doesn't have an IQ, and we do. So we'll prevail at some point.
That's easy to come out there.
Yeah.
I'm just more concerned about why the bottom. So what I'm looking at, y'all can't see, is when I play with the door, I can actually make the inner skin
kind of bow
flex,
up
and
a little bit.
I've never seen one that'll do that. So see that hinge moving. I'm gonna have to. That may be some work.
That actually helps a little bit right there. Yeah, could be that the heat, right? Well, we're going to work on this, and I will be back in a Batman minute. All right,
You on?
you're on. Ow.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. Yeah,
I've been gapping these trucks a long time.
yeah. That's better than mine at home.
I need this hinge out of the way. I can't shut the door. Or not hinge, but the latch assembly is rusted shut.
Oh, it's rusted shut.
And I can't shut the door, and it's tumbled that way. Let me see
Yeah.
a hammer and see if I can knock that down.
There's the
'Cause
big
I can't get the door to shut.
Okay, hold your eyes. It's a big hammer.
Hey. And all else fails,
That do
hammer it
some of it?
down.
Well, pretty dang
Look at my
close.
body lines. Look at the
Yeah,
body.
no, that line's right on the money. Yeah,
Still back to
it's
what I said. If this hinge will pop out a little bit, that brings the whole
Yeah.
top out. That means the bottom
Then-
will go
then
in
the
a
bottom
little
goes
bit.
in.
And then I
All
can
right.
finish working what I need to do down
all
here.
right. So we got a
We're
plan.
close.
So we're to this point with a plan, and wow, second episode, part 2 of the doors, and but the doors are on. You know what that means? I can put the mirrors on. We're not going to put the
I will
mirrors
say
on.
this. I mean, it may not be the most beautiful gapped.
But
Hello, Moto.
it will be.
But it will be.
Yeah.
I can see. Between this piece and this piece, stuff that I've got to go back and address. Which that's not a big deal. I'll do all that. I think we're really close down here. I think slotting the hinge holes out is going to help. If I can get an 1/8.
That's all you're.
It's all it's going
need,
to
yeah.
take, just all the way around, and then would have a pretty decent fit here. That one seems to
Yeah.
be pretty close over there. Now we're on to just little stuff. We got stuff in here to finish, stuff here,
Yeah.
finish these. Door adjuster 3000.
Yeah, the new
I've
model.
done it a bunch.
It's a new model. Yeah. All right, so we're ready to move on. We're going to reset, and move on to whatever we're going to move
I
on
knew
to.
it was coming. I was trying to get around it. All right.
All right, so off camera, we were talking about where we're going to end this episode. What we don't want to do is we want to complete a project. So as you're watching these videos one at a time, you don't have to watch them in succession.
Yeah.
So we're going to finish up. We got the doors hung. We have a few little items to go back, just housekeeping stuff to go back and
Yeah,
here,
we
and
just
there.
got some stuff we still haven't finished. I haven't
Yeah.
finished stuff on the cab.
Yeah.
That it needs to be done. We're going to try to get the cab.
Want the front one ready
Done.
for next week. But we want to thank you for stopping by. As always, subscribe to the channel down below, like the videos, share them
it.
with your friends,
Absolutely.
set up some watch parties, and hang out with us every week when we come to you Friday when the video drops, and watch a couple regular guys build these cool, awesome trucks, 47 to 55, the advanced design, Chevy GMC. To me, this is the end all. One of the prettiest trucks you're going to find with the curves and everything.
Yeah.
But more importantly, you're going to learn some DIY skills and stuff, how to do this in your own shop, in your own garage, with you and your buddies, and have a great time doing it.
Oh, we've had a ball. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just been fun.
Yeah.
Somebody has to sweep. Somebody has to cook.
Somebody has to cook.
It is what it
Somebody has to throw the ball for the dog. So, as always, we will see you next week. Dave out.
is. Tony out.
Have a good weekend.
So.